sweating.
How are we doing? Welcome back. Under the Cosh, the very final episode of the series.
It's gone quick, hasn't it?
I thought you were going to... When you said the very final episode, I was thinking, fucking hell, we're not doing any more.
Of all time?
Yeah. We haven't told him.
We've gone bust. Oh, shit.
Transfer.
Is anybody out there who wants a podcast presenter? Let us know. I'm ready and available. Come and get me.
Is that your official occupation now?
Podcast presenter?
Yeah.
Vlogger.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
YouTuber.
I'm a vlogger, apparently.
John Parkin vlogger / podcast host.
I have to get a business card made up.
Have you updated your LinkedIn?
Me what?
Your LinkedIn?
No, I'm not on that. Are you on it?
No. Oh, I am actually.
Oh, yeah.
I may as well not be like.
What's selling aftershave?
What's your job description?
Retired footballer.
It's not a job description. Have you retired?
Podcast director.
Oh, yeah.
Podcast scrutiner. Is that a word?
Scrutinizer.
Scrutinizer.
Yeah. Proofreader.
Yeah, because whenever there's a slightest mistake, he's fucking jumping on it, innit? With his little green circle.
Yeah. It's easy from a distance, isn't it?
Yeah. Just sits in the background, just
it's
fucking
not hard,
picking...
Basic vocabulary. Basics.
I'm slipdexic. I must admit, I spelt Paolo wrong.
And physio.
Physio,
Twice.
Yeah? F-I-Z-I-O.
I'm a terrible speller. I'll hold my hands up.
Do you want me to take over the Twitter then? I'll take over it.
Yeah, if you could.
No problem.
If you could.
And the descriptions for the episodes, each one.
Instagram.
No problem.
Yep.
Emails.
Yeah.
Look at him. Like,
Yeah. Go on.
Mighty battles, it. Where were you last Saturday when I was getting attacked by Leon Knight?
Nowhere to be seen.
Exactly.
We were messaging each other.
Yeah.
Hey,
Leave him to it. Leave him to it. Look at him.
He's shitting his pants. Hey,
He's twitching.
There's piles of shit all the way around that fucking grass where he's coaching. The kids had to do every shit and back. Running. Lads, just watch the shit lads on the pitch. Sorry, we need sweeping up.
So the last one, just we're finishing off, just the three of us again. Have you had a favourite so far for this series?
Have we had?
Leon.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm trying to think how we had this series. I'll be honest, the series all mingle into one for me. I don't know who's been on fucking when.
The Sleeves? I get confused with the real names.
Yeah. Right, I need to say it. He gets called Sleevesy. Do you know why?
No.
Because when he first came to Sunderland, he used to say something, and the lads would go, "Oh, piss off, you're taking the piss, you joke," and he go, no, sleeves up.
Sleeves up?
Sleeves up, as in, sleeves up means
serious.
you're being serious. But he said it all the time.
I've never heard that one.
It stuck.
Is it like a magician's type thing? Sleeves up, you can't...
I don't know.
You can't hide your cards.
Yeah, you can't hide your...
Because I know a few people have said...
Magician's thing?
Well, they always have the sleeves up, don't they? So you can't fucking...
Just imagine it's like, roll your sleeves up, I mean business, I'm being serious.
Well, yeah. Well, you want to fight. If you want to fight, you roll your sleeves up. But now, who have we done then? So, first
Leon,
one,
sleeves.
Leon 1, 2.
Tommy.
Sleeves, Tommy.
Gaz,
Robert. I think Gaz.
Yeah.
Paul Beasley was my favourite.
Yeah.
Why? For what specific reason?
We've not done him yet. We're doing him in about 2 hours. So yeah, just so if you're thinking, if you watch the Paul Beasley one and then you watch the final one, thinking they've got the same clothes on in the exact same pub, sat in the exact same chairs.
I thought we said we were going to move. We were going to change the tables and go.
Yeah. We're gonna.
Nobody will know.
That's going to be empty.
We're going to swap clothes.
That's going to be empty on the next video. But yeah, so we've only 7 this series.
Only 7.
I think they've all brought different
things to the table.
Positive. Yeah. I think
the necrophilia. I think that would be my highlight.
Yeah.
It's a low light for me.
Yeah, the necrophilia. Jesus fucking Christ. But now, hopefully everybody's enjoyed the series. Not having as big a break though, are we?
Nah.
No, just a little respite.
Couple of weeks.
Have an holiday. Have a rest.
Yeah.
A rest. You put your feet up.
Well, another easy. That's How long have we been going? 3 digs.
Yeah. All aimed at you
In
as
10
well.
minutes.
Oh yeah. I told you there's nothing worse than waking up in the morning and seeing nothing on your phone than his little green circle around a spelling mistake.
There's a lot worse things than that, Chris.
And then
There's a lot more.
No.
What do you do? Palo?
And then rewrites it.
Palo. P-A-L-O.
I put Palo and he changed it to Paul O.
But no, we've had a fucking eventful series, haven't we? Away from the mics.
There's been a lot going on away from the podcast. I'd say first and foremost the ride for prostate cancer,
Jesus, man,
which we talked about a few times. 145 mile, Barnsley to Amsterdam. £450,000 raised for prostate cancer research.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
What a weekend, man. What a weekend. The hardest, it was like, I don't know if I mentioned it on the ferry on the Friday night, but I was fucked.
I'll tell you, it was as if nobody else on that ferry had done any exercise that day.
Yeah, nobody else had done the bike ride, just me.
The amount of attention seeking, the amount of stretching, laid down.
I can't imagine there's many being on a P&O cruise ferry stretching the back off at bar. You know what I mean?
I will take my ass off to you though, because when was the last time you've been on a bike before that?
Oh, 20 years. Like, obviously I've been on bikes in the gym, but obviously they don't move, do they?
No.
You know what I mean? I think the fact
straight on.
Change the seat, put a bit of air in the tyres, fucking job done.
At least you put some air in tyres.
Advantage, Eddie.
The first time he went on the bike was in the car park before we left, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one.
I remember watching you go around that car park and saying,
up.
that bike is way too small for that one. I thought you were on a clown bike.
Well, I don't know about sizes for bikes and stuff like that. The last one I've been on were a fucking rally burner, I think.
Thing is,
Smoky Dokies.
Bearing in mind, I'd had an operation on my knee 17 days prior. Do you know what I mean?
No, I think credit where credit's due.
yeah, we all done well.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean,
The first 20 miles, you were like shit off a stick.
mate, honestly, I'm thinking about joining Team Sky, mate. After the first 20 miles, I'm thinking, fucking hell, I found my new vocation.
You had the yellow jersey, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And then within 2 miles of the second 20,
What was the quote?
As soon as we hit the flint.
I've shocked me load first 20 lads. And that's what I thought, right, I've got to leave the week behind here. I'm off.
Yeah, to be fair, like, you tell a story about Mike, because you were with him. I was fucking 15 miles. I was at least a mile and a half in front by this point.
Yeah, so me and the Magic Man behind the camera, we set off at a steady pace, thinking we'll just tag along, have a sociable ride. And after about a mile, people started leaving us. We couldn't see anybody. So I said, "Come on, Matty, we need to kick on here."
You were Stonewall last, weren't you?
Yeah, we were last.
They were taking down the barriers behind them.
The safety truck went past us.
Fuck it, leave
That's
them.
when I knew we were in trouble. I says, "Come on, we need to kick on here." So 500 metres later, I've turned round and he's still pedalling. He's like pedalling as fast as he could, but getting nowhere. So I've just had to leave the week behind.
So basically, Matt is last. Stonewall.
Yeah,
last
no, Viv. I don't know if Viv was behind.
Well,
Viv
I kept
Anderson.
overtaking Viv. I don't know how he managed that.
He was going with the old 2 miles on, 4 miles off, weren't he, Viv?
So we get to the first drinks break after the 20 miler, and I pulled you to one side and I went, "I'm worried about Matty. He's gonna struggle." So anyway, I think
We've still got another 55 mile left, haven't we?
55
I think
mile.
my response was, fuck him.
Yeah.
Right.
If he's not done enough training, it's his own fault.
Yeah.
If he misses the ferry, fuck him.
So I didn't see him again. After 3 mile probably, I didn't see him again. And I think he got back 2 hours after me into Hull. I think I got back 3:20, 5:20, he comes in.
What time are we getting about? Because we went in together, didn't we?
Yeah.
4
we
o'clock.
weren't far behind.
Yeah.
10 to 4, half hour behind.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we did stop for a drink.
We stopped for it. Yeah.
We stopped for a drink.
Stopped off for a brew.
I was after the yellow jersey one, so I was kicking on. So anyway, for the rest of the night on the ferry, he was just a shadow of his former self, wasn't he? I could tell it was on his mind.
Broken.
I could tell it was on his mind. So he's gone for an early night. Next morning, we were just about to set off from Rotterdam to Amsterdam. And there was a service fella, wasn't he? Just going around inspecting bikes and all that. And just on the off chance, he's going, "Oh, do us a favour, mate. Just check the tyres tyre pressure in my thing, please?
Bearing in mind, we know fuck all about bikes, do we?
Nah.
Apart from they've got two
Although
wheels,
I think I'd
two
noted-
pedals and some
yeah.
brakes.
So the I don't know if it was man or woman said, you do realise you're meant to have 100 psi, whatever that means. You've been riding on 20 psi, which is probably the equivalent. We're talking rim.
We're talking 2 fucking punctures. That's
We're
what
talking
we're talking.
Yeah.
2 punctures.
So he's done 75 mile.
With 2 punctures, basically.
Yeah. I reckon he's done double the miles.
Schoolboy. I mean, I don't know anything about bikes, like you said, but first thing you do,
Well,
put a bit of air in tyres.
100%.
100 psi, not percent. But I got mine checked because I wouldn't have had a fucking clue.
He was laughing at you as well when you were getting them checked, as if to say, as if he's left it this late.
Thing is though, he'd done some training.
I know.
So-
I think that's why he was mortified on the night.
So he must have done training with 20 psi in as well.
I know.
I can only imagine his thoughts as he's riding. You know, I've done a bit of training. And they're in front of me.
I shouldn't be tailed off
What's
like
What's going on?
We're talking like he's not here. He's just sat back.
It's his own fault if he's not doing enough training.
Especially if you're seeing him, never been on a bike for 20 years.
I know.
He's 2 hours in front. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me?
A couple of days before, he said, "You lot are making me feel confident." That obviously the lack of training we'd done. And I don't think I'll ever forget it. Turning round and he's like proper pedaling for it. It's like it was quick
stood up with bike swinging from side to side.
But yeah, the next day he was Chris Froome.
We stayed together the day after, didn't we?
Yeah.
Apart from one.
Pretty much all way.
Yeah.
Apart from one, he scooted off, didn't he, for dinner?
Yeah. When I got. The thing is, as well, this is another going back to. It was as if none of us were hungry, wasn't it? You know, when we were biking, every 2 minutes, I'm hungry, lads.
It was like
hungry, lads.
Honestly, it was like having my 2 kids back at Carol off to Alton Towers. How far away now? How far away? About a mile from last time you asked John.
Mate, there were a guy with a fucking little computer thing on his bike, mate, and I must have asked him in the space of 8 miles 15 times how far we got now, pal. How far we got now? I must have been thinking, fucking Jesus Christ. So I was fucked. Yeah. I was struggling, really struggling that first day.
That first day was hard. It was hard. I'll give you that. We had the headwind, but then
the lads who've done the bike ride already said it was the hardest it's ever been for them with the wind and that. And then the other lads who sort of know about biking said the first day were equivalent to riding 100 miles.
Yeah.
You know, with the wind. And when you haven't been on a bike for fucking 20 years.
I was struggling after that first day, and I was thinking, you know, tomorrow's going to be tough. But we got on that ferry. Had a pint. I thought, you can't have too many pints if we've got that again tomorrow. But, as we all know...
What were they saying?
One turns into 2.
What were we saying?
I think one more.
We'll just have one more.
One for the road.
We'll just have one for the one for the
one for the
track.
open sea.
So we ended up having fucking...
Although it was good because there were so many other teams, like the Nottingham team, the Barnsley team, there were loads of... And everybody kind of come together, didn't they?
Yeah, atmosphere, but I mean, we'll definitely do it again next year.
Cabaret Suite, weren't we? Bit of a turn on.
It were...
The cabins were small though, weren't they? Let's be honest.
Jesus Christ, mate, honestly, this table here, that was my bed. Well, obviously everybody's bed.
Are we getting on to this now?
Yes, we have to.
It's serious business, this.
What do you mean?
The experience that I had in that cabin.
So what happens is
2 to 3 metres square,
obviously
and it's like butterfly world in there. You're sweating your tits off.
There were four of us done the trip. So we got split up into twos, and we got to the room first.
It's safe to say I got the short straw.
So me and Chris are in the same room. So we get to the room, and it gets in. I've not been on a ferry since I was young, really young, and the rooms were pokey at best. Pokey.
You're being generous there, I think.
So, like a warren.
You won't buy a house with a downstairs toilet that big.
2 by 3 max.
Yeah. And then obviously, so we've chucked his bags in. I'm like, I need a drink, mate. So I went for a drink.
Yep, bend his legs every time someone opened doors. That's how small it was.
And just as we went in, I'm like, what the fuck are them up wall here? So it was just two plastic things on the wall, weren't it?
They were fold-out beds, that's what they were.
Yeah. I'm like, what are they?
We were laughing. There's no way there's two other people going in here.
It's like, surely not.
Yeah.
Oh,
it can't be possible.
It's impossible.
Can't possibly.
Oh, well.
So I went to the bar, got a drink and then Chris came down a bit after, and I've met his roommates. I'm like, all right, yeah, they're all right, yeah. Both big boys, he said.
Big boys? They were two biggest lads on the whole ride. I tell you, there must have been 90 stone in that cabin. I'm not even joking. That boat must have been leaning. I were expecting bloody rivets popping off like pyjama buttons. No wonder like Costa Concordia.
No wonder we were late into port, because we just kept going round in circles with a fucking weight on that side of the boat.
Oh, I was shitting myself because he's above me, this big lad, and he was the biggest one. I could hear creaking above me.
So basically, he said, yeah, there's two big boys. So we're like, Jesus Christ.
And from that, you'd think that'd be the worst case scenario in there, wouldn't you? Yeah. Oh no,
it's worse.
Oh no.
So you went to bed before me, didn't you?
Yes.
So I've tried.
These two are already in.
Them two are already in. So I've gone back to the room.
They were normal beds as well, but it was still like a hammock with a bulge underneath.
So my battery's died on my phone. So I've got to the room and I've tried I've opened the door, pitch black. Like, I can't see a fucking thing, right? Honestly, there's these two guys I've never met before.
Was it quite a surreal experience?
Well, I'm just trying not to wake them up. You know what I mean? Last thing you want is some dickhead coming.
You was very courteous.
Some dickhead coming in half pissed. But then I'm tripping up over bags, over cycling shoes and everything like. So I must have been fucking clattering about. So then I get up next morning for breakfast. I'd still not seen them. They were still asleep. So I've slept with these two guys, not seen them at all. I've gone for breakfast, and then I've come back from breakfast, and nobody were in the room. So the fucking what's it
sleeping
called?
Tablet?
Eh? No, too tired for a sleeping tablet. Jesus Christ, fucking hellfire. Kelly, I wanted to be able to have a ride out on Kelly Brook that Friday night. I had a fucking sleeping tablet. So. The what's he called? Sailor who drives the boat. Captain, that's him.
The sailor who drives the boat.
So the captain said, just to let you know, we're an hour delayed. I thought, fucking perfect, I'll have another hour's kit. So I've gone to sleep. Nobody else is in the room, just me, gone to sleep. And then you can describe what happened next.
Honestly, I'm not joking. I'm describing what happened next, but this was going on all night. It was that man is absolutely disgusting. He's foul, and as other people mentioned it, said people who've roomed with him before saying he's a disgusting man. Well, I can confirm. 100%, absolutely disgusting. Forget Chernobyl. HBO could do a documentary on that art.
It's just wind.
It's absolutely disgusting. I've never woke up crying before until that morning.
Thing is, it's more the fact he's got no decorum. It doesn't matter where he is. It doesn't matter where he is. It's coming out.
The thing is that it's because I chew the chewing gum, mate. Obviously,
oh god,
my stomach was just be. Churning.
It didn't smell of chewing gum. It wasn't the chewing gum.
No, that's why, because I'm chewing all the time. My body's getting ready to digest food. That's what it is.
Is that what you keep telling yourself?
That's what it is.
Who told you that?
I'm fucking telling you. The acidic acid in my stomach never stops. Just churning and churning.
So you're blaming them farts on airwaves?
You're correct.
Well, them two guys. One of them come back in and he went. He took the noisy mate. He's more or less like he's like a starfish. And I don't know because it's a single bed. It's about 2 foot wide, but he's still sleeping like a starfish.
So I've been farting a little bit.
Fucking brass band had turned up.
So I've been farting a little bit that morning. So I heard the door go. I just heard this guy from like Birmingham way, I think, were there. I just heard this. Fucking hell, mate.
He weren't talking to him, he was talking to his mate, and that's when he opened the door and it hit him.
Bearing in mind, I've not even met these two guys. He just went, fucking hell, mate.
Just close the door.
I I stream it. Oh,
so I'm like, lifting my head up. Sorry about that, lads. And then I seen the size of it. I'm thinking, fucking hell, one of these would have fell on me last night. Christ almighty. But just the way.
Back in an hazmat.
I've never met him. And they just get that, fucking almighty.
The best thing
he can't have been that. He called me mate. He called me mate.
Because I don't think we spoke to him the entire time we were on the trip.
No.
And on the plane home, you got a tweet.
Yeah.
I showed her in with you. I didn't speak to her, I don't think, the whole trip, but just one word. Rank.
No, rancid.
Rancid.
Just one word. Just one word. Rancid. But yeah, they were bad, like they were bad.
Awful.
But a fantastic trip, really well organised. I mean, it was.
Next year
I'm going to
back on.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should get a proper team together.
Team under the Cosh.
Team colours.
Eh?
Get team colours.
Proper vests and all that stuff.
Yeah, I might just get one little sign. Just did one more X on it, I think, for me.
I thought you looked well.
I think mine was a little bit. But the pain, man, the pain in my shoulder. That was the worst thing for me, I think. I thought as I got a knife going in my shoulder, then me bottom of my back.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
We heard this one before, haven't we?
Cramp.
Constantly.
I was getting cramp. Like, all the way for the last 20 miles.
I know you told us, John. many a time.
Then my arse were like the fourth on the list. Of ailments.
Well, I was in with Matty. So when we got the room, we thought we were in the clear. There was nobody checking in with us. We thought, two single beds each, nobody above us. Gone for a drink. He sent us back for the phone charger, and as I walked in, Viv Anderson was stood in between the two beds with his mate. I don't know who his mate was, with two of the biggest bags I've ever seen.
Yeah, they were like two cricketers' coffins, weren't they?
And I just looked and it was like jeez.
You all right, Viv?
Yeah, it's quite an awkward walking in.
What is he, mate? 63, 64?
Yeah. So I've obviously said, you two are free to take the bottom bunks.
You've got to, haven't you? You've got to.
You know.
Courtesy.
Yeah, but it's just because of the age.
So hopefully, obviously, you appreciated it.
Because of the age.
So anyway, we've gone back to the bar.
What about we've not even mentioned the ladders. The ladders were just like two pictures ladders, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was fucking so surreal, man. Them.
So anyway, we're having a drink, and Viv's come back, walked past us with a massive smile on his face, kind of like, getting an upgrade, lads. And obviously we were buzzing as well.
Yeah.
He said, brilliant, Viv. Everybody's happy. So I don't know how he's played it, but he's gone back to collect his luggage
bag to take to the next room.
So me and Matt have gone back to the room, and Viv had kindly left a massive shit in the toilet.
A little brown fish. I've seen the picture as well. It went a little brown fish. It was catch of the day.
It was a substantial batch, weren't it?
I mean, I was starting to get a little bit paranoid because he's obviously upgraded because he didn't want to share a room with us, and then thought, I'm going to have a shit in that toilet and not flush it.
I'm going to leave. You know what I mean? See, I like that sort of banter, mate.
Yeah, brilliant, huh? I just didn't expect it from him, one of them.
Well, it might have been his pal.
Yeah, but I'd never met the guy before.
No.
So yeah, but it was a good shit.
Yeah.
Was it?
Good shit.
So
healthy.
The claim to fame is Viv Anderson left a shit in your toilet.
Well, that's what Matty went. He went, it's another one ticked off the bucket list, sharing a room with Viv Anderson. Then he said again,
fucking Jesus Christ, look at the size of that bastard. Woo! Jesus.
There's a bee in the room.
What are they feeding them on in Sheffield, these bees? You know.
Off your pop.
But yeah, I mean, we met some great kids. I mean, we went up and did a podcast on the Thursday for Tommy. Went into Barnsley that night to meet a few of the lads who were doing the bike ride. They were having a drink and that before we started Friday morning, and we dropped on nuggets, didn't we?
Yeah. First person we spoke to, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he looked nuggets. Looked after us the whole trip, didn't he?
He had everything, didn't he?
Yeah. It was like a Swiss Army knife for biking, weren't it?
Yeah. Oh, he had all the gear.
Anything nuggets you got?
Vaseline. He sorted my nipples out.
Did he?
Oh, did he? They were bleeding.
Really?
Oh, they're like bloody shit rivets.
Gloves, bottles, helmets, sunglasses. Yeah. Just kept pulling them out of his ass, wasn't he?
Yeah. I had a water bottle. Filled my water bottle up at one stop, left it. So Nuggets, top guy, lent me his water bottle, left that at another stop. So I asked at the next stop, said, "Has anybody got my water? Does anybody pick a water bottle up?" This guy, the water bottle. No, but there's this fluorescent green one here. So I managed to get the water bottle back that I'd left the day before, but still lost Nuggets. So I wonder
if you got it back.
I owe a water bottle. He said, "Don't worry about it." I think we got him a drink.
He's got plenty.
There was the young one from Barnsley. He must have been 20-year-old.
On the mountain bike.
I was getting to that. Yeah. He signed up because his uncle was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and he was due to get the all clear or something, but he wanted to raise some money. Obviously, didn't read the small print or any kind of print because he's turned up with a rally Mustang.
I think he thought we were riding to Hull as the crow flies over the fields,
going off road,
over the mountains and everything.
Yeah, so he's turned up with a rally Mustang and a pair of Adidas Gazelles.
A proper mountain bike, weren't it?
Yeah.
So I
fake tyres.
Yeah.
Treads.
Torches on the front. Bells. Speedometer.
I got back, you were like Goonies.
But I felt that first day we were on about how hard it was, I felt so sorry for him.
He's going to put so much more effort in.
The thing is, he was still bet Matty first day. That's the thing.
That's telling you everything you need to know.
But yeah,
I was surprised, I mean, I'll be honest, in how boozy it was, really.
What, boozy?
What, the Saturday?
In general, I mean, we must have had 8 pints before we set off the day before on the Friday. Because we went into Barnsley and met them all, and everybody's having a place. So you go with the flow, don't you? Go with the rest of the crowd.
Yeah.
And then we must have had a good 8-10 on the ferry, knowing full well that we had another 70 odd mile to cycle the next day. But everybody else were doing the same thing. So once again, peer pressure.
We're easily led, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, once turn came on and we all started tapping our feet.
Fucking she was crap, weren't she? Jesus fucking crap. At one point, I'm going to get. If I could have got up, I'd have started singing myself. Go on, petal out at office.
Well, you can't imagine it's the higher end of cruise cabaret, is it? The P&O over to Rotterdam from Hull.
Yeah, it's not. You're hardly fucking selling Caribbean, are you? But,
and then obviously we arrived in Amsterdam.
Oh.
And I suppose that's the big night out then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell it to get our team.
Mate,
I'm not selling for anything less than the orange jacket for most money raids next year.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, we got lucky, didn't we? Really, second day, because the wind was sort of either behind us or from the side.
Yeah.
We didn't go into any wind, so unless you were riding behind me. But we so luckily we got, it weren't too bad the second day, was it? We all stuck together. We all had a bit more of a sociable ride, weren't it? The second day.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I did fucking like just the lorries flying past you.
From Barnsley to Hull.
Squeaky.
Yeah, it's fucking
dangerous, man.
You know when you just whoop, and you're fucking shaking and all sorts, aren't you?
Yeah. It was good though. I'm glad we made it, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean that.
Second day was comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have done.
I had one.
Matty fell off.
One leg.
Yeah.
But again, half a mile down the road from leaving Barnsley. He's in front of me.
Yeah. He tried driving over a pebble with no air in his tyres.
Don't know what he was doing, but I just seen him go over the curb. And
thing is, somebody got knocked off by a car, didn't they?
Yeah. They're not selling it very well.
Not selling it, yeah.
The song is.
3 people died, but it were all good fun.
It's a taking part, innit? Same as gas, it's taking part. On that second leg of the first day, I'd have took fucking getting hit by a car, honestly. I'd have fucking. I'll get your support wagon, I'll see you at home. No bother. I've just been sat there with my fucking dinner. But mate, in the you know, on what's it called, Casino Royale, where she's obviously kills a 2-foot stairwell, Bond.
Oh yeah.
And she's sat in the shower, isn't she? Well, that was the scene. I'm just sat in the shower naked,
head in hands
like that, and just with the shower on us. There's fucking folk walking in like me
that you've never met before.
I'm just sat here like that, cock and balls hanging out all over the place and that.
But yeah.
But what a night! What a night.
Oh yeah, the night out.
Yeah, we had a good night.
You enjoyed yourself, didn't you?
I don't think I've ever seen you as animated, I don't think. Basically, it was like he was Greatest Showman, weren't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like the 1830 rep. So went and had the food and whatever, and then we went to one more bar, didn't we? But everyone seemed to stick together. And we went to this other bar, and like the final destination, that weren't it? And he's on fucking tables, on bar with his shirt off, and
we just had a good time, didn't we? Hard and fast, that's what I'm all about.
Yeah?
You can ask Rose about that.
Yeah, everyone just had a good drink together, wasn't it?
But the thing that at one point I'm stood with a full pint, and he's obviously orchestrating fucking Queen, I think it were.
Potentially.
Yeah, so he's orchestrating the crowd, getting it all this, and then he looks at us, and he just gives us the old nod 3 times. So I'm thinking, well, we've just been to the bar, so he didn't want to drink. So on the 3rd nod, it propels itself like one of them flying bats off this table straight onto us. No warning or fuck all. So the pint goes down as I'm fucking piss wet through. Luckily, because I've done a lot of core training over the years, my core was strong enough to manage to hold you up. So I've got a semi-naked man on me, fucking piss wet through, dripping in lager. He says, "What the fuck are you doing?" He says, "What do you mean? I nodded 3 times." I'm like, "Oh, right, yeah." So if you nod 3 times, I'm going to propel myself from a 6-foot table and land straight on your shoulder. Yeah, no bother at all.
I think collectively everybody had a good time, didn't they? That were on the race, and
yeah.
Well, by the way, when we went to Amsterdam last time on the to do the Feyenoord PSV game, well, we lost his hotel, didn't we?
Listen, right.
We lost his hotel. Both his batteries are gone. We'd lost his hotel.
No. Wait, hold on a minute. I did have 1% of battery.
1% of battery.
I had 1% of battery to find out what our hotel was called.
And where it were. And it was next to an ice ring.
Yeah, well, and I rang Christopher here and asked where the hotel was. I had 1% battery.
How was I meant to know?
Well, because I said, "Where's the hotel, Chris?"
Next to the ice ring.
What's the hotel call we're in?
And all I got was, "Hey, big dog!"
Got fucked off, didn't
Tell me where the fucking hotel is now.
So
we got 1% battery.
We lost his head. I mean,
we spent the next 3/4 of an hour circling Amsterdam.
I even having
2 taxis. Where's the ice rink?
I was having a go at the taxi driver. I'm like, "Mate, there's a fucking ice ring. Just take us to the fucking ice ring, mate." And obviously, it was a mobile ice ring. So
I thought that taxi driver went canal.
Mate, honestly, I was fucking furious. Anyway, obviously, we live to tell a tale, but so we gets a taxi from one pub to the other. So he gets out of the car, looks up. We're only at that fucking hotel, weren't we?
Right outside.
Bang outside it, mate. We're like, fuck me, it was easy to find this. It was next to all the bars, weren't it?
Yeah.
We didn't find it.
Well, probably because we've been drinking since 11 o'clock.
Yeah. No, more, 7 o'clock, weren't it? I got caught 7 o'clock drinking that morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, well...
No, it was really good. And yeah, I think if we can get as many as we can on next year to do our bit.
We've had a few interested already, haven't we?
Yeah.
A few of the lads.
A few of the lads who've been on.
Yeah. Liam Lawrence says he's interested in doing it. Tommy wants to do it. I think we'll get
as many listeners as we can, raise as much money as we can, because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll have a bash, lads.
Thanks for everybody who sponsored, by the way. Yeah. I mean, the one guy, he donated 250 quid, bless him.
Who was it?
God knows. Get in touch, then we can thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we are thanking you now, but yeah. 250 quid he put in. I'm tipping he was pissed and he's fucking... He's put a zero on next to what he actually meant to. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to give him 25 quid, love. 25. Oh, for fuck's sake. Checks his bank. Shit.
Delete.
Yeah, but it's too late. Payment processed. But then...
thanks everyone.
This was the end of the excitement. So the day after... we get us taxi in ample time.
Well, as people have probably heard before, Under the Cosh travel isn't the most organised of organisations. And we have had issues with airports and flights before.
Missing them and...
Luckily, we weren't in charge this time.
No,
the guys from Prostate Cancer looked after everything. Yeah. So we were told, get the buzz at 5 o'clock on a taxi.
Buzz means bus, by the way.
But it was a taxi. We rearranged taxis.
Yeah.
All went off. We were there 3 hours early, no worries.
3 hours before.
Enough time for WH Smith's and a McDonald's.
Yeah. So we sat talking to Simon, weren't we? One of the lads from Barnsley, and he's waiting on his mates in a different taxi. So we sat there for a good 40 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, we've got plenty of time, haven't
Plenty of time, we're in no rush. Yeah. No rush at all. So he says, we decided to go in. It goes to check in. I'm really sorry, lads, but there's no seats for you. No seats on the flight. What do you mean? We've overbooked. So obviously, we just rode 145 mile.
Can I just say?
Slept in a fucking downstairs toilet the first night. Second night, we got in at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he's telling me there's no flight home for us. Cost of overbooked.
We've queued and we've been sat outside for 40 minutes, like you said, but sat outside with 2 lads from Barnsley reenacting scenes from Kes.
He was.
Outdoing each other with a favourite line.
So we were probably first there.
You pig, you drunken bastard.
And by the time we ended up, because we were sat outside that long, we were the last to check in, weren't we?
Yeah, so all the seats had gone. So I'm like, it's not very often I lose my rag, right? But I just says, look, you can't do that, mate. You cannot possibly do that. That's not allowed. You can't
talk about animated.
Yeah,
it wasn't as laid back as that.
No,
it was, you cannot do that.
You can't. Yeah, I mean, we haven't even got a point. You can't do that, mate. You can't. It's on my point. You can't do that, mate. You can't sell our seats, mate. It's been booked for months and months, and you just sold us seats.
There's 200 seats, 200 tickets. That's how it works. You can't sell 220 tickets.
You even try to give them the sub. Listen, mate, we've been biking for prostate cancer. Is there any chance you could upgrade us?
All for charity. It's all for charity.
Yeah.
As if he was going to go out. In fact, yeah. There you go. Lads.
Yeah, no bother. We'll just get another 5 seats on plane for you then, because you've done a bike ride. Bless you.
But he was a camp gentleman, weren't he? Behind the desk.
Yeah. I tell you what.
He's 6 foot.
No.
What, 4, 5.
What it were. It was how flippant he were. I'm really.
It wasn't phased.
I'm really sorry.
He wasn't phased.
There's no seats for. I'm not going to do the Dutch accent, but I'm really sorry, but there's no seats for you. Like as if. No bother, mate. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, we'll get another flight. When's the next flight, by the way? 4:30, were it?
4:30.
And we're there at what? 11.
He didn't care, did he?
Nah, did he? Fuck.
Nah.
English bastards. What else are you thinking? Fuck them.
There's 200 seats on that plane.
200 seats, mate.
You can't sell 220 tickets. It doesn't work like that. Yes, it does.
You can't do that, mate. Well, that's what we do. So we had to wait till 45 minutes before check-in to see if we'd actually got a flight. Bearing in mind, like, obviously, you told Rose 100% I'm back. We've made the.
Don't worry. Pick me up. No, we've been all responsible. We've changed.
We've made the airport.
Turned over a new leaf.
We've made the airport. There's no unless the flight's delayed. Unless the flight's delayed, we're on it and we're happy. Obviously, it gets 45 minutes before. Luckily, we. Well, I don't. How many people don't turn up for flights? Like,
I don't know.
I know we've missed a few, but. How many people don't turn up for flights?
I think what they do is they hold people back and then try and sell seats first class or business class, whatever it is, more expensive if people come for it. And then, because I noticed that curtain was retractable. So because they must keep a certain amount to sell for big money.
Right.
And if people don't come and buy them, then.
Well, I was furious. But I mean. Forgot to say about the taxi ride on the way home, Saturday night. So there's 5 of us in the taxi. The taxi on the way there were what, €18?
Yes.
€18. This guy wanted 50, didn't he? For obviously the same journey. Mm-hmm. So we're like, mate, come on. It's not €50, is it? It's not €50.
I tried playing the pipes because we were getting a bit heated at one point. Yeah. I tried playing the pipes a piece. Lads,
mate,
calm down.
Mate, it's
calm
not
down.
€50.
Come on, mate. Let's just be sensible.
It's not €50.
You
mate,
know, and I know how much it should be. So, and he wasn't budging.
No,
€50. That's it. Hammers down. Sold.
We'll give you 40. No, it's €50. So we get
it was different people's reaction that surprised me.
Yeah, so we get out of the taxi. Brownie threw a 5 in, did you?
I'll give you everything I've got and just let you fight your own battles, lad.
He put €5 on the till and disappeared. I've never seen anything like it.
Where he got the energy from, I don't know. But he fucking...
Hamilton for a Brands Hatch. Just pebbles scattered, gone.
Can we pay with card?
All the best, lads.
No, I've not got a card machine. Like, fucking hell. So we're back, like, look, mate, €40. So, did he say 40 in end?
I think we got 40 I was travelling up.
We got him to 40, then...
Matty did the same. He took 10 in, disappeared.
It turns out...
Fight your own battle.
It turns out...
I thought we were a team. Evidently not.
We didn't even have €40 between all 5 of us, did we? So we're coppering up 5 cents, 10 cents.
I
tried giving him a medal. For finishing race.
I could see which way it was going. I just wanted to get out.
I think he got 36 in end, did he? Says, look, mate, we ain't got any more money on us, mate.
And we were arguing for a good 10 minutes.
Yeah, outside the hotel.
Worst thing where I found €20 in my back pocket.
But so we managed to. We got on the flight and got back, and
not without drama though.
Yeah, there's always a drama.
Well, I didn't think I was going home.
Yeah, it was. To get back to Barnsley, get us back. Have you been on your bike again yet?
Have you what?
Been back on it?
Nah.
No. Who?
I mean more. I thought I was staying in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Because evidently there's a couple of pranksters amongst us.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I can't be bothered to tell that story again.
We've got them. So basically, obviously, after the
you can't just skip it.
After the sort of rigmarole with the guy telling us we've got no fucking seats. So we'll give him all his passports and that, and then because of the drama or whatever, we've walked off and whatever, and Chris has lost his passport. It's like that. We'd only walked 15 yards, haven't we? Yeah. So he's like, not checking his pockets.
They give you the passport, and then you've got to turn around and take 2 steps and give him your bag.
Yeah.
And somewhere within them 2 steps, I've lost my passport.
Yeah.
And I know I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
So he's like panicking, aren't you? Like he's looking.
Panicking?
Yeah,
I was absolutely shitting myself.
Yeah. Checking pockets.
Doing a bloody CJ Demouy and selling my ass on Amsterdam streets.
Checking his pockets and that, and like says, "What's up with him?"
What happens when you lose your passport? What do you do?
Got to go to embassy, ain't you? Yeah.
My head's in my hand. I've just cycled 150 mile. I'm knackered. I've stood outside listening to Kes for 40 minutes, and now I've no passport.
So the thing is, you both left them on the thing.
Yeah. So Brownie went, "I've got his passport here," and I'm like, "Fucking hell!" And then
Sloppy fucker.
And then I went, "The stupid bastard."
Got yours as well.
I went, "Fucking hell, I've lost my passport as well." So in the fucking rigmarole and the disbelief of them selling 220 tickets for 200 plane seats, I've just walked off and left my passport on the desk. So it gave me mine. Anyway, we must have had you for 15 minutes.
10-15 minutes, but I was adamant, and there's no way I could have lost that between there and there. And I went back and I would get old Rodrigo behind the desk.
He was getting...
I said, you have got my passport. You have got my passport. I'll give it you. You have let me pull the desk out. You even
went behind the desk at one point, didn't you? Look, I was under the desk looking for it. So we managed to get there was a guy walking past with a sandwich.
Yeah, sausage roll. He had a suit on.
Must have worked at the airport. Yeah. So we just give him mate, I don't even know if he spoke English, but we've got his passport. Can you just go and pretend you found it?
Yeah. No, he read the script.
Yeah.
He just started, because I had the passport in my hand, and he must have seen in the distance him
panicking like fuck, looking under bags
down, under at time,
shirts off.
I will one step away from taking my underpants off. Check.
I'm gonna go to the embassy.
So he's obviously passing you your passport, and the relief and the embrace. He got a full hug, didn't he?
Yeah,
he's got his sausage roll bits all over his suit,
crumbs all over his tunic.
Crushed the fuck.
I think that moment I saw that passport, the relief.
Yeah.
The relief, and you had me fair and square.
Yeah.
I'll take my hat off.
Then
the relief.
Then you were sat with you, weren't you?
Yeah. In silence for about 40 minutes, and then he just turned to us and went, Did you have my passport?
He'd been going round and reliving it, and retracing his steps. I've got to be. No, I can't have left it there. I can't have done. No. Did you actually have my passport? Yeah. Made it home from Amsterdam safe and sound, and the week after we've got a chance to go and meet Vinnie Jones and Gazza.
Paul Gascoigne, man. He's like just growing up.
We were in the company of greatness, weren't we?
Yeah. Do you think we handled it well?
The jury's out. The jury's out. It was just the way we sort of got shepherded into the dressing room, weren't it?
Have you ever been starstruck before?
Yeah. Once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Time when I met Elton John naked.
Oh, yes. Couldn't even get an erection.
Yeah. I was like, fuck me, that's Elton John. Not fuck me.
Yeah.
Literally, because I got a game to play. if it had come in after, I think I'd have let him have a ride out on us. Come on, Elton, crack on. Just stretching my hamstrings off. Come on, Elton. Yeah, that was it. That was starstruck when I met Elton with no clothes on.
Just the timing was all wrong, though, wasn't it? When
Have you been starstruck?
I'll have to get back to you. I'm trying to think when.
It's too fucking cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
It's blanksome.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll speak to anybody.
Just as long as it's in a trendy wine bar. You know what I mean? I'll speak to anybody.
I'll speak to anybody, apart from Paul Gascoigne.
It won't be like fucking Gaz Roberts Woody with spoons. You know what I mean? It won't be just what we call Bob. It won't be Bob. It won't be tagging on to Bob with the spoons.
So yeah, we Gazza and Vinnie are on a tour at the minute, aren't they?
I think it'll finish by the time this went out, but they were on a tour.
And we were quite.
We got asked to go and do a live podcast with them, really, didn't we?
Initially, we were doing a podcast with them, and then things changed.
Timing wise,
the venue and the timing and the people running it. So we were basically down to we can have 20 minutes with
both of them. So we got shepherded into. Well, we were
just about to go in.
Just about to go in.
Lambs to the slaughter.
Got kicked out for taking our drinks.
Yeah.
No drinks on here, lads. It was his manager that Shane, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No drinks, lads. So again, we come out of the room. We're just about to have another crack at the whip, and the food turned up.
We were confident walking up, and I think Baz Rathbone comes to mind. In like a lion, out like a lamb.
Yeah, definitely. So we couldn't really go in when we were eating, so then we were just kind of loitering outside.
Yeah.
That's what.
Last thing you want is like fucking trying to do an interview with them and you're getting fucking nachos in your eyes, and stuff like that.
So I think in the end, someone just went, get yourselves in, lads.
Yeah.
So
no introduction.
5 of us have just kind of walked in on our own, and there was people on the outside, and
Vinnie was sat on a chair.
Vinnie Jones was sat down, and Gazza didn't even lift his head up. He was just on his phone. And then there's us 4.
I think you were playing Candy Crush, weren't he?
On Tinder. Just stood in the middle of the room, and nobody even. It was like we weren't even there.
It was like the school dance when all girls are stood right outside, and we were in the middle shuffling our feet.
And then, as if it couldn't get any worse at that point, Vinnie Jones just looked up and went, "What the fuck you doing with that camera, young'un?" To Matty. And then we
shut his pants.
Oh yeah.
Understandably.
Yeah. Which just knocked our confidence even more.
So Matt
Paul Gascoigne
managed to get
Paul Gascoigne
managed to get talking, didn't we, a little bit? And
no, do you know the icebreaker? So how was the food, lads?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You did us proud there.
That's what got us there.
You did us proud.
So
how's the food?
How were the nachos? Yeah, good. So
he offered us some.
Yeah, could have had some, but we'd already eaten, hadn't we?
Yeah, we did. I wasn't hungry.
We'd already eaten, but so yeah, we had a little bit of crack with him, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, we had a good chat with Gazza, and
he was brilliant.
He was, and he had, like you said, he were on his phone initially, but then he had all the time in the world for it. Yeah. I think if Vinnie hadn't have been trying to usher us out a little bit, I'm not saying he was. Yeah. That's what he was doing. He wasn't in your face doing it, but you could sense it, couldn't you?
Yeah, I think the coffees got wheeled in and he just went, "Right, boys," and clapped his hands as if to say,
"Yeah, off your trot.
Fuck off, lads."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know the best thing to get around that is just go,
get yourself a cup.
"Oi, Vinnie, are we having a picture or what?"
Yeah. So, Vinnie Jones 105 films. He's just about to go out to do his live performance.
Madagascar 3, one of my favourites, mate.
He's just...
got on DVD.
It's about your fucking level, that. He's just had his nachos. He's just about to have a coffee before he goes on. Chris, bold as brass.
Somebody has to step up.
So then, I'm having a picture of what?
No, it was that Oi.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Oi. Oi. So we're having a picture or what? To Vinnie Jones, isn't it? Fucking Vinnie Jones. Chris from Bolton. Fuck. Oi. Are we having a picture or what? To Vinnie Jones.
It was.
Did we get a picture?
We got a picture.
There you go. I understand these alpha males. When it's all this toxic masculinity.
There were only two words.
You've got to...
Two words which I didn't think were appropriate. Oi and what.
And that action.
Yeah. Not... Is it all right
emoji.
Not even a please. Is it all right if we get a couple of pictures, please?
Yeah.
Oi, are we having a picture or what?
I was speaking on his level. He stood straight up. With his peaky blinder on. Come on then, boys.
He didn't want us in there, did he?
Not really. But to be fair, like, we found out just before that Vinny actually knew who I was, which was a little bit of a...
That's a good claim to fame, I'll give you that.
It's a little bit of a confidence booster for me walking in. You know what I mean?
Right, Vin.
Oh yeah, Vinny knows who you are. I was like, yeah.
You've been Fast and Furious 12.
Me and that fucking them Hollywood film stars. We're all peas in a pod.
Same pot, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we all fuck it. We all. So yeah.
Seriously though, the way that Gazza was, you can see how maybe he's been taken advantage of in the past, I think, because he had all the time in the world for us. And I think if it wasn't for other people being there and maybe they had to get on, he'd have sat there and talked to us and told us stories all night.
Yeah.
He did. He actually nodded to Matty to get the camera going.
Yeah.
As if to say, right, go on.
And
he helped. It was unbelievable that, because he must have seen how awkward it was for us.
Yeah.
And he just, we didn't get along with him, but it was brilliant.
It's going to be on YouTube soon.
And I kissed him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a kiss, didn't you?
There's not many people in the world can say they've kissed Paul Gascoigne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's up there. There's not many people who can say they've met Elton John naked. You know what I mean? Football. Just talking.
We do it right, don't we, John?
Football. Just stop and storm in the avenue for your football.
There's not many people that have called out Vinnie Jones and he crumbled.
Well, yeah.
So
you showed him.
Hey.
Fuck it. Oh, Vinny. Fucking photo.
It's not. I don't cringe. I like.
Shudder.
Shit yourself, I think, in my presence from now on.
Are we having
I think that's what it is.
Are we having a photo or what?
I think it was the what that.
Yeah.
Is that
That's what.
The one that turned the one that curdled the cream?
Yeah.
I would go as far as say rude. It was rude, weren't it?
It was more if he'd been having the crack with us and that, and he was welcoming and all that. Then maybe, laughing a joke.
Are we in a photo or what?
But he said about 3 things to us. He's told the cameraman to
put his camera away.
And he tried to get rid of us 4 times. And then, are we having a picture or what? It was just...
I was pumped up. I watched Lock, Stock 3 times before it came out. I've been slamming my car door.
I never realised that he'd done 105 films.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, majority of them were shit. But
what was shit?
Majority of them.
Oh,
yeah, but that's a lot, innit?
I'd have thought 6, 8 maximum. But 105 films.
Yeah. Willie Thorn?
Oh, we met Willie Thorn as well. Yeah,
I'll be tweeting him next year.
We've got to mention before.
Felt a bit bad, actually. It's
him falling on his feet again, because we were waiting and we thought Matty was in the dressing room. So we were hanging round. We didn't know what to do. So we're like, there's 3 dressing rooms there. We didn't know you were in the bar already. So it was like it would take your pick, basically, which one. So we picked a door each. He got the bloody waitresses.
Bunny
they
girls.
had like what's it called?
They were full of.
They were like bunny girls, weren't they? Yeah. I don't know. Like,
so like what? He walked into Hugh Hefner's gaff.
Yeah.
And you walked into Willie Thorn.
I walked into Willie Thorn and his wife fronts.
I tell you what, he has had a bit of a touch though, Willie, because
I nearly got in touch.
For for many a year, he persisted with the guitar string strands, didn't he?
Yeah.
Obviously bold, but he always had 4 or 5 strands that he must have still had to comb
Slip back.
Luckily for Willie, maybe he don't think it himself, but luckily for Willie, they've dropped out. So he's just proper chucky egg now.
Chucky egg.
He's just a proper chucky egg, which is, I think's helped Willie. I mean, the tash, Jesus Christ.
Still strong.
Thick in it, strong,
formidable.
tash.
That's the word I use. Formidable.
But still, I mean, to keep the nest, you know.
Yeah.
We had a bit
Speaking of a man of experience.
Yeah, we had a bit of crap with him. I think
He was brilliant, wasn't he?
Yeah, I feel a bit bad actually because he's obviously he's a recovering gambler.
Oh yeah.
A recovering gambler, and
I've had a bet with him.
I've had a bet with him. I've had him a £1 bet that Leicester don't finish.
He's lost his chip. He lost his 9-month chip.
I've had a £1 bet with him that Leicester don't finish in the top 6. So Willie, I'll be coming after you next May.
Yeah. So he said to Elton.
I'll be like fucking. I'll be like your pal, fucking batting the hatches down.
Leon.
Coming to get you, Willie. So we had a good night then.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good show as well.
Yeah.
I was saying the other day, obviously when Gazza was on the stage and telling his stories, he still had people howling and clapping and standing ovation.
Yeah.
Imagine how funny and how much good company he'd have been 20 years ago in the changing room.
Yeah. Should we set up
You know
Just
what I mean?
Giving? Under the Cosh Just
get him
Giving,
on?
we'll get Gazza on.
He was brilliant, man.
Oh shit, shall we do it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Under the Cosh does Gazza.
We'll find out what the fee is.
Find out what the fee is, we'll do a
Yeah,
Just
we'll set it
Giving.
up.
Get him on.
But we are going to we did make a bit of a video, didn't we?
Yeah.
Of the night. So
That's going to be out on YouTube soon.
Yeah. Not a bad shout, that, is it? The old Just Giving.
is it not?
It's a good idea. So I don't know if whatever he wants, if you can get us to that figure, we'll get fucking Paul on.
We bump it up 20%. We'll might make some money.
Well, yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Be nice.
Talking of the YouTube, we need to we need some suggestions for games next year to go to.
Yeah. As a fans group, because I think we're going to do a few where we go on the bus, aren't we?
Yeah.
With the away.
Want to go to a few English games. So if there's any, supporters clubs and whatnot that'll have us
Yeah.
for one of the
we're
videos,
going to do it properly.
we'll get on the buzzes and whatnot. If you've
Buzzers,
got any trips.
buzzers are buses, by the way, just to clarify. This is why
B's in again.
This is why his spelling's so off. He spells bus with a Z. Buzzers. So we're going to come and get on the away team coach, the supporters coach.
If you have us, let us know.
Yeah.
Be good to.
And
Ways
we've
and
got
means of getting tickets or whatever.
a few away trips as well planned
Yeah, we've
abroad.
got 5, haven't we?
And if you want to come, it's going to be open invite.
Yeah. We've got plenty.
Can we go to Germany first, please?
Poland,
Wanna go back
Germany,
to Germany?
Spain.
Dortmund.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have the dates out soon on the Twitter, on all the social media. And if you fancy coming, get your mates on. It's going to be a good crack.
Yeah, we'll have a fucking.
Although getting yourself to the airport is your own responsibility.
Yeah, if I'd book the day off work next day just in case, because we might not make it back on at the exact time as what we thought we should have done from experience. But yeah, I thought we've got 5 trips to Europe, have we?
Yes, I'm hoping. Yes.
5
Didn't
European
sound too
trips.
convincing there, Chrissy.
Yes. Oh, don't worry.
So if you like what you've seen on his videos from the games in England and the Hamburg and the PSV one,
Yeah.
it'll be similar to that, and we put the cameras away about 7 o'clock, so no need to worry.
Who's the boys? We're the lads. So that's the end of the series. We enjoyed it. Little break, little summer break, and then we'll be back.
We're only having a very brief break.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks, aren't we?
Couple of weeks. We'll need a rest, don't we?
We'll still be recording in the time. And speaking of shows,
That was textbook, John.
It was.
He's led into that
Aye.
beautifully.
I'm getting down with
Teed
it.
up.
4 series.
Teed
innit?
up.
4 series.
Well, that's what happened. When you're a professional podcast presenter,
Getting with it.
you know exactly how to tee them up.
Just follow the LinkedIn, lads. Follow the Is it LinkedIn?
LinkedIn, aye.
LinkedIn. So yeah, we've got live show on the 25th of July
Carry
in Blackpool at the Leyland Club.
Oh, so close.
Not Leyland.
So close. The Leighton Club.
Leighton.
Club.
That's I just
We'll
can't-
have to get an auto prop.
that's just my teeth. That my teeth getting it weird. The Leighton Club.
You're doing so well.
I know, fucking bastard. Yeah, so we're gonna do a live show with Brett.
Brett Ormerod's gonna come on, aye.
So if anybody's up that neck of the woods and fancies coming to see one of these live shows that we do, and
then many more to come later in the year, I think.
yeah,
Hopefully.
we're gonna.
Thing is, obviously it's in Blackpool, but Brett's played for Preston as well.
Yeah.
For Preston fans.
Blackburn.
We don't any.
Southampton, if you fancy getting trailed.
Did you see his face? What
did you say?
Said Blackburn. He fucking.
I mean, it was worse than that Vinnie Jones moment. Worse than that Vinnie Jones moment.
Jesus, don't fucking say Blackburn. So yeah, so if anyone wants to fetch any meringues are out and Blackburn fans, come and throw away. So
All for prostate cancer. Eclair to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good percentage of the takings going to go to prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you haven't listened to Brett's podcast, it is one of the best, I think.
Yeah, but it's.
And he'll have more in the tank.
Thing is, yeah, I mean, it's obviously. I watch the podcast now as opposed to listen to him on YouTube.
You weren't there, were you?
I went there for Brett's.
For Brett, so you've
it's
all pent up, ready to be released.
How come I weren't there?
Yeah, there's some excuse.
You don't know he double booked us.
Oh yeah, there were a quiz night on in York.
It was something ridiculous like that.
Double booked. Organisation never been my strong point, but yeah. So I think we're going to do quite a few live ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, 25th of July, Thursday.
Leighton Club.
Brett Ormerod. Fill your butt.
Come on down. Well, thanks for listening to this series. It's, in the words of Vinnie Jones, it's been emotional.